In the house.
Oh.
Nobody safe.
Nobody safe.
The pass the plate. What do you do? Right.
So do you guys find the song offensive or what?
To be honest,
I don't give a fuck. I think that shit's tight.
I think it's fucked up.
I think
you put it like this: if your mom was raped,
Oh my god,
you
exactly.
would not like that song.
That's true. I mean, but shit, I made a song called ISIS, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know if I heard that song, but I saw somebody asking questions about it. What's up with that song?
Yeah, okay, so that song, so when I made that song.
Huh?
Are we on?
Yes.
We're
Oh,
You should
shit.
move that mic closer to you, just for the record.
Yeah, so when I made that song, it was more of like I don't know, I just heard a beat, and motherfucking words just came to my head, like the beat was like, so I was like,
Reminded you of warfare?
yeah.
Okay.
And then I knew that like, I had just started doing a little bit of research on ISIS and shit like that, but I was like, well, fuck it, I'm the rap game ISIS. Not like promoting ISIS or like I
Right.
support ISIS, or because I don't have enough knowledge to like be pro ISIS or go against ISIS. You know what I'm saying?
You
So-
probably don't want to fuck with ISIS.
Yeah, no. So
You
I don't know
want to
shit
collab
about-
with ISIS. But imagine.
Collab with Vitamin
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so for the people who don't know, this is No Jumper, and our guest today is Craig Xen, and along with him we have Tyler Grosso and Crystal Meth.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Not crystal meth, the actual drug, but a person who calls himself
It's pretty
crystal
much
meth,
like
and
a
we'll address this strange nickname later on. But so, Craig, first off,
What's up?
where the fuck are you from?
All right, I'm from Houston, Texas, man.
Right, and how long have you been doing this music thing?
Oh shit, creating music for. I mean, shit. I've been rapping since I was a kid, man.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle produced "Mind Playing Tricks on You" by the Ghetto Boys.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were around music a lot as a kid.
Oh, big time, and like all the huge Houston names, like on my dad's side, my dad was always around them, like Screw, like he would
Okay.
be at Screw Shop and shit like that, and like Scarface used to hold me when I was a kid and
He
play
used to
with them.
hold you.
Yeah.
That's dope. No, that's
Oh, you
You used to
hold
touch
me.
him.
But yeah,
For the record, that's fire.
no, like we used
Yeah,
to.
that's
He used to
amazing.
play with me when I was a baby and shit like that. So like I grew up around music, but the first time that I can remember, I was fucking 6 years old, and I was with my cousin Kay Rillo, and we were chilling, and he wrote a song, and it was I got ice on my wrist, I got ice on my pinky, I even got ice on my brand new sneakies, and we fucking like he wrote the hook, and we were jamming it. We were like 6 years old, and we performed it in front of the family. So
Really?
that's when I started rapping.
Okay.
Yeah. But like seriously taking rap serious, probably when I saw that Lil B could do it. Shout out to Lil B. He was a huge inspiration.
So what?
man.
Around 2010?
Yeah, probably like 2010. I started like studying and freestyling and shit.
Okay, so Lil B made you feel like what? Like you could be weird? Like you could fucking... What about his character and his personality inspired you to think that you could be a rapper as well?
Well, for one, it was his positivity, like his energy.
Right.
I think whenever it comes to music, for me, I'm a big person on energy, so I don't really listen to lyrics and shit. Like I can just feel.
Okay.
So his whole message, like the whole bass theme, and just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do what the fuck you want to do. Be yourself.
But were you a weird kid? Did you not feel like being a rapper was like a real serious option for you when you were younger because you were kind of different?
I was definitely fucking weird.
Yeah.
I was weird. I mean, shit. On my mom's side, like I'm half white, half black.
Right.
And so there's a song by Earl that they're like too black for the white kids and too white for the
Right.
black. And so I always felt like that.
That struck a chord with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that struck a chord. And so I was always an outsider, on top of the fact that like my dad's side and my mom's side are two almost like polar opposite. I don't know what you call it.
Culturally and shit.
Culturally, now they are. Yeah, but
Now
at the
they
time when they met, they were fucking, you know, all in the same.
Were your
shit.
parents together?
Fuck no.
So growing up, you had like the two different sides?
Growing up, my dad was in prison.
Okay.
And I was like, I just grew up with my mom.
Uh-huh.
And the reason that music was so big to me was fucking, like my mom would work really late, and I'm an only child.
Right.
So I'd just be jamming.
So you'd be alone?
Oh yeah, I'd be alone. And so music was my best friend and my brother. And since I was weird, like I'd either chill with the weird kids or nobody would fuck with me.
Right.
So, I mean, music was my best friend. It was everything, man.
What kind of music were you particularly obsessed with?
Dude, that I can remember, Eminem.
Okay.
Eminem. The Eminem Show. I know the Eminem Show word for word. 8 Mile. I watched that movie fucking like 100 times. Yeah, that's my shit.
Me too. The red one. That's the one with the red cover. The Eminem Show.
The
right?
Eminem Show, yes.
Yes, okay.
Yo,
yeah.
I listened
Great
to the
album.
8 Mile,
Great
like
album.
the whole freestyles at the end. I listened to the rap battle like every day.
It goes so, yeah. And M snaps. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think M actually wrote the other guy's verses too. Like he wrote the whole script for the whole movie.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, it was sick, man.
8 Mile was a great movie, but did you take inspiration from that? Did you want to go battle in front of like the only white guy in front of like 400 black dudes like in that movie? It seems kind of scary.
Nah, man, I could just I could relate. Like I could feel his anger and his pain in the Eminem show. And then I was young, man, and what else? Like when Slim Shady was coming out, he was real out there. He was real out there. He was real extreme.
It was totally changing like what people thought was possible for rappers.
Absolutely.
Because nobody had ever talked about killing their mom, and even white rappers, nobody had ever had a white rapper that they took seriously at the time, especially.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that just struck a chord with me because it was so far left field.
Right.
And I had been listening to rap and listening to like Screw and shit like that, but when that came out, I was like, yeah. And I remember it playing around my black half of the family. They were like, man, turn that shit off. Man, fuck that dude. And I was like, nah, man, this shit goes hard.
But were you listening to like gangster rap as well? Or were
Oh,
you,
fuck yeah, man. Like right around to Screw. I grew up on a lot of Screw. The whole SUC, man.
Okay.
I
Rest in
listened to a
peace,
lot of
Big
that.
Hawk.
Man, rest in peace, all of them, bro. It's just so many legends that passed away. What else, man?
So you got a
Lil
deep
Flip.
understanding of music, basically. You've been paying a lot of attention since you were a little kid.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least rap. I just started expanding probably about 3 years ago and started like opening my mind to different genres and shit like that.
Were you always Craig Xen?
When it came to rapping, yeah. And,
Okay.
and I was gonna like try to change it up to something. I used to have a Z, and then I just was like, man, that shit, fuck that shit. Like,
Where'd the Zen come from?
Zen came from, I was in when I was in high school, I had a phase where I was really into like spirituality and hallucinogens and shit like that. And so after all that, I would like meditate, and then I always that's when I started like developing my the mindset of like I can chase my dreams and I can do whatever I want. And so I was Craig Xen because I would meditate and like now. It's funny because my music is the fucking polar opposite of Zen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it stuck with me because that Zen is when I'm in my zone and I am fucking in my Zen when I'm creating.
Right.
Creating music.
So when did you start the SoundCloud and stuff like that? Is the music that's on your SoundCloud the first stuff that you put on SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually one song that nobody's ever gonna fucking know about.
What, that's on private on your SoundCloud?
No, it's on a different SoundCloud that nobody's ever gonna fucking hear. And that was the first song I ever recorded.
Okay.
I was with my uncle and they got me to rap.
Okay. And what year are we talking here?
This was 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember. They got me to rap, and this was when I still smoked, so I was high as fuck. And I was sitting on the top bed bunk, and they had been rapping. Like my cousin and my uncle were a big influence on me. And I had low key wanted to rap, but I would be like too anxious and shit, and like too nervous. I had to crack that fucking shell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, anyways, I was sitting on the top bunk, and they were working on a song, and they put the beat on, and then the hook was look at my eyes, I'm hiding a bitch. Clip my wings, I'm flying in a bitch. Just like, it was called Higher Than a Bitch or whatever. So I was high.
Right.
And then my uncle was like, man, get the fuck down here. Quit being scared. I know you want to rap.
But so was your dad's side of the family that were all like into rap and stuff? Were they supportive of you rapping?
On my dad's side of the family, rapping is something positive to do. Literally anything other than a lot of negative shit that goes on.
Right.
They definitely support me, and they saw that as a positive outlet, and they saw that I had the talent, so they wanted to help me hone in on my craft and develop that.
So when we look at the songs that are on your SoundCloud, are those actually a product of them like helping you out with that kind of stuff, or is this mostly you on your own?
In the beginning, I rapped with my cousin. So like if you go back to my very first few songs, his name's K Rillo. So there's like probably 4 or 5 songs I had with him.
Right.
And I got a song with my uncle or two.
Okay.
But I kind of wanted to venture out and start doing my own thing.
Right.
And so...
Because you have a totally different style than what I would assume they're probably into.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where we started having differences, because I would play a beat and I'd be like, hey, this shit is hard.
Right.
And then they wouldn't really feel it. And I also like started sobering up at that time, and they'd still smoke. And I just wanted to work on music because I was sober, so I was fucking had nothing to do.
Why'd you stop smoking weed?
I stopped smoking weed because I got like really bad anxiety and depression.
Okay.
I couldn't control my shit. That's why, man. Like I know some people can smoke and like function throughout the day, but me, I was the type of kid to just fucking smoke back to back to back.
This guy don't smoke weed either, right?
Negative.
That's a lie. This nigga smoked a backwood.
If I'm fucked up, I'll smoke. But like him, I just
You're not a big fan of it most of the time.
Yeah, the highs I be getting off weed make me feel like I'm on dope.
It gives me anxiety, but I still smoke weed because weed
Yeah.
is awesome, man.
It gives me anxiety sometimes in a way, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's why I would prefer to smoke weed usually when I'm in a situation where I don't really have that, like when I'm by myself in bed watching TV. That's like when I prefer to smoke. Like if I have to be at a party in front of a million people, I'll probably smoke, but that is kind of a different environment, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backwoods
Yeah.
only still, even for us
Facts.
smokers.
Thank you, Tyler.
Swisher things.
What about the cigarettes though? You're still on
construction
that?
paper?
Yeah,
in
I was
that
smoking
ass.
squares. I smoked fucking American Spirits. I quit for a while. I tried to do the vape thing. All right, that's another thing. And
Fucking
yeah,
weird, man.
okay, everybody's hating on vapes. They always hating on the healthy shit, bro. Okay,
Okay, I'm
everybody
from
wants to hate
clean,
on
bro.
the
That
healthy
shit mad chemicals and shit.
All right, see, I don't know,
I don't
'cause-
think that's healthy. I think that's like
They haven't
worse.
put that much
Yeah.
research on it, so you can't.
Yeah,
say
so
But
Just
yeah,
what's
the
but I said
research
fuck it. It
vapes?
didn't get the job done, man. So I started.
career.
I started with Newports. I know I started with Cools when I was like 13, and I guess I thought like the more the cigarette, the cooler I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it seems like more value.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I would have the fucking Cools. I think they were called like Cool 120s or Kings, of long ass cigarettes. And before school, or I'd be skipping school smoking those with people, and then got onto the Newports, and then tried to quit. So these like the American Spirits have no chemicals, so they say it's just tobacco.
Right.
So that's what I've been smoking.
The harsh as fuck.
Yeah, he can't handle them.
When,
he can't handle 'em.
what were you saying?
What you laughing at?
No, you say cool some number, and I was just thinking of Bull 730. It's like some blood shit. I don't know.
Oh God! Stop! No banging, Tyler.
Yeah. I
was
Hold
about to
off.
say, Ty,
You
you
don't
banging?
gotta
Hold up,
bleep
Ty.
me out.
Hold
I
off. till
die, I
later.
die.
You don't gotta beat me out. Okay. Yeah, this will be a beepless podcast. All right, but so when did you feel like your music actually started to like catch on? 'Cause
Man,
you're still pretty like young in terms of the output. Like you're still mad brand new, but you're getting a lot of attention. A lot of people I know have been fucking with you.
yeah, that shit's weird as fuck because I don't have any videos.
Yeah.
I didn't even put my face out there. I just fucking put songs on SoundCloud. This shit all started when me and my cousin were sitting there. We fucking stole a beat off of SoundCloud because we couldn't afford to fucking buy the beat,
Right.
but we liked it, and we figured like nobody would find out. 'cause
Exactly,
fucking
yeah.
Nobody. We didn't fucking have any followers.
Why would anyone care?
Yeah, who gives a fuck? So we fucking took the beat and rapped on it, and then we were like, "Damn, this shit's hard." It was called Impala, and we sent that shit. And the way the name came up was we were fucking sitting outside, and we were like, I still smoked at the time, so I was high, and I was like, "What are we gonna call the song?" And we looked at fucking his dad's car, and we were like, Impala. I was like, yeah. So we named it Impala, man. We fucking sent it to the producer, Dre the Ski Mask or whatever. Shouts out to him, man. And he knew we took the beat, man. He still fucked with us, and he reposted it.
Right.
And so when he reposted it, I got 300 plays in a day, and to me, I was like,
You're excited.
yeah, I was excited as fuck because the song before that had like 20 plays.
Yeah.
So 300 plays in a day, I was like, bro, we're about to be on. Like, what the fuck? And so that got the ball rolling, man.
Right. So the SoundCloud's crazy like that though. It feels like a lot of people fucking discover music through SoundCloud because it's just good at like hooking you up with random ass songs, you know?
Yeah.
If you listen to some random song that you like on SoundCloud, there's a good chance that the next one they show you is going to be something with 10,000 plays, but it might just be fire, you know? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and shouts out to the related tracks, man.
Yeah.
Because that's how a lot of people find out about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So when, what else? Like after that incident, what else has helped you to kind of get some attention to your music initially?
I started working with producers that I like their sound.
Okay.
Some producers would be popping. Like at the time I wasn't popping, so they weren't feeling me.
Right.
So I would keep fucking stealing their beats. And because like legally they couldn't do shit because a lot of producers they sample like they sample some shit and then loop it
Right.
and then just add little bass and snare, and so they try to charge me for it. I'm like, dude, you don't even fucking own the rights to the sample.
Yeah.
You can't fucking charge me. But anyways, man, I would
He's a smart man. That's
Yeah.
why he graduated.
yeah, I graduated
Anytime
high
you can
school.
say, hey, you can't charge me, that's good.
Yeah, but no, man, I just fucking kept putting music out, and then eventually this dude named Mikey the Magician had reposted my track. Shouts the fuck out to Mikey, man.
Shouts out to Buffet Boys.
Shouts out Buffet Boys big time, man. Shouts out Craig, all of them, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, whenever Mikey reached out to me and fucking Dylan Ross reached out to me to work, and I only had like 2,000 followers at the time. And so like all these people that I would watch on the internet 2 years ago, they're fucking reaching out to me.
Right.
And like I said, I had no visuals or anything, man. And the fucking cover art was tacky. Like it was just whatever I came up with. But people started fucking with me, like
Just
people
on
that
the
I
strength
looked
of
up
the
to.
music, yeah.
Exactly, just on the music.
The
alone.
first song I heard, and it was through SoundCloud, was that Coom song.
Yeah.
So how far along in your kind of attention, your music career was that when I noticed that and put it in some come up video?
Shit. I've only
That
been
was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've been serious about it for like 8 months.
Right.
And so that was probably 2 months ago. So I probably put that shit out maybe like 3 months ago, 4 months ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love making music, man. I just put that shit out there. People fuck with it, cool. They don't, cool. Like, I love making music. And I feel like when it comes to people's opinions, if I try to distance myself, and like it's still a work in progress.
From what people think of
From
it,
what people
so
think.
you can focus on yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the positive shit is cool and the negative shit is cool too. But
Right.
the positive shit, if I'm like, ooh, yeah, fuck yeah, they like it, I'm good, they think I'm good,
Right.
and it feeds my ego and shit. And that could
Be negative as well, yeah.
exactly.
I
And then
totally agree
then
with
I'm
that,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm good, I got plays, people fuck with me, and then I'll
Right.
be slacking.
Yeah.
And same thing with the negativity, which was like I'm saying, it's still a work in progress. Because I'll make songs like I'll fucking have I got a song, like I'll have a song have fucking 34 comments, and then one of them's a negative comment, and that one negative comment, and I'm just
Pissed
like,
you off?
And then I'm like, bitch, I'm finna make a song right now. And then I'll go hard as shit, and I'll snap and just start yelling on the song and just going crazy. So it's still a work in progress, man. And so,
That's probably like the most easily noticeable thing about your music is it's very aggressive, and you tend to kind of yell to a certain extent.
Oh, yeah,
Was
no.
that like a specific moment where you realized that you wanted to take it in that direction? As he inhales deeply from his filthy ass American spirit.
yeah. When I got sick of the world shitting on me and fucking letting my depression sit in, and I started putting my pain outward instead of letting it fuck me up, that's when I felt the aggressive shit came in. Because it was like, instead of me sitting here being fucking depressed, it was like, okay, what are you fucking sad about? What are you fucking mad about? And make a fucking song about
Were you
it.
depressed for a long time?
Oh, a long time. Severely depressed, too.
About what?
Shit, man. God, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
There's a lot of abuse that I didn't know was abuse until I got older. So like a lot of childhood abuse.
Right.
Shouts out my mom. She's a great mom.
Right.
She does the best she can.
Well,
man.
what? It was on your dad's side?
Yeah, it was on my dad's side.
Okay.
A lot of abuse, man, and I didn't know it at the time until I got I went to rehab and shit. And
Wait, you went to rehab?
Yeah, I went to rehab.
For what?
Addictions. Just kind of sum that up because I don't want to. I know people are listening,
Right.
And I don't want them to feel like they can't be inspired to get sober because I wasn't on the same drug of choice as them.
Right.
So I would just say multiple addictions and alcoholism.
Oh, how old were you at this time?
I was 18.
Okay. And so you actually ended up going to fucking rehab. What was that like?
Oh shit! You want me to tell you the story of how I got to rehab?
Let's hear it.
Man, that shit's fucking crazy. All right, so I'm laying in my. All right, so like leading up to this shit, I was smoking a lot of weed. I was selling weed and shit. I was 17. I'd been selling weed since I was 13, and fucking around with my dad and shit, and just doing a lot of negative shit, man. And let me take a sip of this shit.
Take a sip.
Take a sip of that vitamin water.
Yeah, let me
Pink
How refreshing
vitamin
is that
water.
vitamin
let me
water?
breathe real quick, man.
Shouts out 50 Cent.
Yeah, we were going pretty fast-paced, intense conversation
Yeah,
there.
good
but-
thing we have this vitamin water here to slow us down.
Oh, is there lean in there? Okay,
Very
great.
refreshing.
I was gonna say you have a song where you say keep them lazy ass
No
drank
lean.
smokers away from
Drink,
me.
sippers far away from me.
I'm sober as of today because my girl said she was gonna dump me if I kept sipping lean.
Really?
We went through a little incident last night. I was off the shits.
I noticed some emotional tweets.
Bro,
when you see the all right, look.
He be acting like a little bitch every
Hey,
day,
yo.
man. In the other room, like this nigga
Relax your
tweets.
limbs.
And then he'll delete the tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I delete them because it's like, oh, we made up. Let me delete my tweets. No,
Yeah.
if you see emotional tweets from me in 2016, it's because me and my girl are fighting.
You know, I saw emotional tweets from your girl too.
Exactly.
She just hit me with a follow, so I had to give her the follow
better
back.
unfollow you.
Yeah, I hope you don't think that's creepy.
I'm just kidding. Nah,
It's
she
always
fucks
weird.
with all my friends.
You can follow back if you're like your friend, if the girl follows you, but you can't do the initial follow. I didn't. Or, I met her. I wasn't going to go give her the follow.
Yeah.
Just throw that out there.
I'm gonna come clean.
And that actually, man, before we met in person, I saw him tweeting some deep shit, and I was like, I reached out to him, and since I had been sober, and I'm from Houston, so I'm familiar with drink and what it, you know, it's an opiate. To me, it's just liquid heroin, man. That's what I see it as.
Right.
And so I know what it does to people, man. Same thing with Xans and shit. And so with the drink, man, I saw a couple tweets from Tyler, and like I feel like for somebody in his position to come out and openly say something that's like really deep or really depressing, I reached out to him. I was like, hey man, all cloud aside, like if you need somebody to talk to, you know what I'm saying, like I'm here for you, like I fuck with you, dude.
Is that how you guys started talking?
Yeah, he got on his little therapist shit and would be sending me 10-minute like voice memos.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I'd be crying. I'd be like, oh my God, like.
Bro, this is going to be bad for you, though, because you already got all these kids hitting you up wanting to be your intern. Now they're going to be hitting you up, being like, oh, man, I'm going to help you through this withdrawals. Oh, my God.
Can I address that real quick?
Yeah, no, and
Well, I'm going to get to you because we have a bunch of follow-up questions, but I want to hear
We'll
this
address
rehab thing real quick. Yeah.
all right.
Not real quick, but we're going to hit Tyler with some
All right.
intensive questions in a sec.
All right, dude. So this rehab shit. So like, I told myself I was like I'm about to hit a lick because I was broke at the time, and I was staying off Beach Nut in Houston. I was staying with somebody else. I was like I'm about to hit a lick, and I'm gonna get the drugs. I'm gonna use all the drugs, and I'm gonna see how I feel afterwards.
Right.
And how if I don't feel better, then I'm done with all this shit. So I went, hit the lick, came back.
What kind of lick?
Yeah, because whenever you said this on the other shit, I was like, what type of leg did you hit?
Yeah,
I want to
you
know.
punch a pregnant lady in the face or something?
Yeah, no, I actually
Yeah. You did say yes for a second.
Yeah, I actually stabbed the pregnant lady. I cut her stomach open and then took the baby out and ripped the baby's head off.
Ooh, that's a good lick.
Yeah.
That's my kind of lick.
And then I fucking put the baby's brains in a grinder and smoked that shit. And I was like,
Wow. What a way to kick drugs.
No, man. So there was it was an easy ass lick, man. It was like some suburban kid, and the dudes I was kicking it was grimy as fuck. And so there was some suburban kid. There's a lot of like suburban kids that want to kick it with the hood kids, and so like they came.
Check.
Yeah. So they came and kicked it with us, and they were kicking it with us or whatever. And like at the time, I was a shitty person, man. Like in my addiction and shit, I was just a shitty person. I didn't give a fuck about anybody. So like it was just use. I would use everybody, take advantage of them, just try to fuck everybody over, man. So
Right.
And that was in my addiction. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so this dude came over, he wanted to smoke or whatever, and I was like, hey, man, you got the plug, da-da-da. He was like, yeah, man, yeah, dude. Yeah, he's got good prices, man. He's got good weed. And so I was like, all right, cool, man. So, shit, me and, I'm not going to say no names, but me and the people went, and it was probably the easiest lick ever. I mean, the dude we went all the way out to the burbs, right? And so the dude starts walking to the car. He's already sketched out because he can see us. Not necessarily me, but the people I was with. And then he saw his friend. And when you look at it, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, who's buying the weed here? You know what I mean?
Right.
So you could tell he was sketched out because he's never been exposed to kind of like those type of people. And he sketched to those type of people. And anyways, man, I just got out the car. And fucking, it was the easiest lick ever. I just grabbed the weed out of his hand, man.
And just said, hey,
what I told him,
this is over for you.
I told him, I was like, hey, man, let me smell that shit, bro. And then I grabbed the bag, I smelled the shit, and then I fucking closed it, and I just fucking, I was like, all right, I'm straight. And I started walking to the car. I was like, hey, man. And I fucking opened the door, closed the door, and then we drove off.
So what makes this lick so significant that it changed everything for you?
It changed everything because when I got back, we smoked all this shit. We grinded all that shit up. I smoked everybody out. But I told myself before all this shit happened, I said, and this was to the point where I didn't even have money to buy weed anymore.
Right.
Because like I was just fucked off.
So this is the last blast.
This was the last blast, man.
Yeah.
And I told myself, I said, man, if I'm not, right, if I don't feel good after this, because initially when I started like using drugs and smoking and shit, it was fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like remember when you first got high?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you like had the giggles and fucking.
Every time I get high, it's great.
Yeah. But okay, so it was different for me.
On weed, yeah.
Yeah, so it was different.
You're
for
on
me.
some other shit, I guess. Yeah.
Well, no. It was weed.
Oh,
for me.
okay.
So like the first time I hit the weed, I had the giggles and shit, and then fucking 4 or 5 years later, I got horrible anxiety and depression. I'm like still smoking weed, but anyways, man, smoked everybody out. I was sitting there smoking, and I look at the fucking empty ass table, man, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm still empty on the inside.
Yeah,
I still was like, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit wasn't even worth it.
Right.
Because I really wasn't into hitting licks on people and shit like that.
Right.
Like, I was usually cool, man.
So that was the moment where you sort of took a look at yourself and said, like, this isn't who I want to be anymore?
Really? This is how you're living? Yeah. And to be honest, man, like, I had a house. It might not have been the biggest and shit like that, but, like, I had my mom taking, give me a place to stay. And, she did the best she could. So, like, it's not like I had to be selling drugs, man. I could have fucking got a job. I had options.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of times... I see a lot of people that have options and they think it's cool to sell drugs, and I don't respect that shit, man.
Right.
I think if your parents give you an opportunity, man, or they try to build a good life for you, fucking, take advantage of it, man. But some people need wake up calls,
Right.
and for me, like my wake up call, I've had to find my wake up call because my mom. Okay, so now let me just stick to the rehab.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you get into rehab at that age? Because there's probably a lot of kids out there who've thought about it.
Yeah, so major suicidal depression, man.
After you stopped doing drugs.
With the drugs going on, I was just using
okay.
them to cope, which wasn't helping. Like they weren't working anymore. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I fucking go and so I said, fuck all these people. I said, fuck you, fuck the people I hit the lick on, fuck everybody. I blocked all their numbers, fucking drove home. I was like, I'm done. And so I get to my mom's house, and the next day I stopped. I was just chilling and shit. So like 2-3 days passed, man. I was sober, just like in the house, didn't have shit to do, nobody to chill with because everybody I chill with smoke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was in the shower and I was listening to this song called "Bring Me to Life" by Bones.
Okay.
And that shit hit my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Was there any particular lyrics or anything?
I think it was his energy, man. And I just wanted to feel something because I couldn't feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I was just like laying in the shower, fucking depressed, man, and like suicidally depressed. And so, anyways, that song, I listened to that song over and over and over and
Bones
over
be
and over
doing
again.
that to you, man.
Yeah, bro.
Bones be making you suicidal.
No, I wouldn't say he made me suicidal. I was already I was already suicidally depressed, but
was his music helping you or making you more sad?
it was just, it felt like I wasn't alone. So it helped keep me alive. It was like he wasn't there with me, but his music helped.
But then you go to your mom and you say like, I want to go to rehab?
Nah, so then I fucking go lay in my bed. So now I'm desperate, bro. Now I'm desperate. And I'm praying, right? And I don't even fucking know. At the time, I didn't believe in God and shit. I'm just fucking praying, man. I'm like, whatever the fuck is out there, like I need some help, bro. Seriously. And the mom comes and she opens the door. She's like, the life that you're living, she's like, you're going to end up just like your people. Like, you're going to end up dead or you're going to end up locked up. And I was like, I know, fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And I said that, but really internally I knew like she's right and I don't really want to live like this. So I fucking go on my computer, so desperate, and I type in how to give your life to Jesus Christ, right? Like so desperate, man. That I'm talking about, that's how desperate I was. And there's this old ass pastor, dude. There's like this 3-minute video and it's like this prayer that you say or whatever. And so I fucking said the prayer, I'm like crying, I'm fucking, it was so gnarly. I'm like, and I had to like repent for my sins. I was like thinking about everything I ever did and shit. Man, so fucking 2-3 days passed and nothing happened. So I'm thinking like, all right, thanks God. Like, nice clutch, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking after I'm done crying, like I'm going to have this huge, overwhelming sense of joy. Like, oh, he's here.
Right.
Man, this is what happened. Fucking about 2-3 days after that, somebody comes, rings my doorbell, and I'm thinking it's the dudes that I get high with because I've been dodging them, right?
Right.
And I used to always smoke them out. And, man, these motherfuckers, bro. I start screaming at the top of my lungs, man, because I woke up to the doorbell ring, and I'm like, man, get the fuck away from my house, and they go, fuck you, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I hear, Craig? And it's fucking my grandma, dude.
Oh,
My fucking grandma, I don't even know why she came, man. And I go and I open the door, and she's like, she's in shock. My grandma's like real naive and shit, man, on my mom's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, do you need to go to rehab? And I was like, at the time, I was like, well, I'm either going to I got nothing the fuck else to do. Why not? I'm fucking depressed. I need help. I was sober at this time, but I was still miserable, so I fucking went to rehab.
And how was that?
That shit was lit as
You liked
fuck.
it? How long were you in there?
30 days. It was
30
lit
days.
as fuck. I got so many crazy ass fucking rehab stories. Some crazy shit, man.
But would you say that it was super positive and motivational for you from the very beginning?
Yes, because I was ready to fucking be sober.
Do you
Because
think
I
you
was
would hit
ready.
rock bottom?
Oh, fuck yeah, I hit rock bottom. Yeah, bro, like who you see today, dude, I was 20 pounds lighter, fucking suicidally depressed. Like today I love myself, I love my life, and the music, man, like people fuck with my music,
Right.
that's just the cherry on top, man.
Yeah.
That shit's cool.
Wait, so how long ago was this that you were in rehab?
I was 18.
Okay,
So
about 3 years ago?
yeah, about 3 years ago. And I had one slip up since, because I was in college, and I fucking hated everybody and couldn't relate to anybody, and fucking I didn't want to be there because I wanted to make music and rap.
Right.
And so.
But was college like part of the rehab where you kind of, when you left, you decided you had to throw yourself into something to put your energy into?
I was only at college because God bless my mom, man. Holy shit. My mom fucking filled out the application for college for me. Is that vegan?
Yep.
Fuck yes.
Actually, you want to go grab them?
Yeah, I got it.
Make sure they close the door the whole way.
Crystal Meth.
Thank you, Crystal Meth.
So yeah.
Still got to figure out what that nickname's all about. Brandon Began and the Scooter homies are showing up. But
Yeah.
fuck, well, I mean, the rehab experience though, like fucking, what did you learn in there? Let's just put it like
Shit,
that.
Man. I learned why I use drugs. Like I learned a lot about myself. What's up, Brody?
Oh wow, you hit the fucking tripod. Can you please make sure that looks all right, you dumbass? Of all the things that you're gonna do, you walk right into the fucking tripod, you fucking scooter kids.
So yeah, bro. Hey, shouts out to the Scooter Kids. Y'all fuck with my music. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
So yeah, man. Where was I?
I was saying, what did you learn in there?
Oh shit.
Did you close
man.
the door the whole way?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
So
cool.
yeah, it was. It's like this fucking 12-step shit. And I did the fuck out those 12 steps, man.
Uh-huh.
You're supposed to leave rehab on like step 4. Because the thing about that I learned about rehab is a bunch of motherfuckers are there that are either their parents sent them there,
Yeah.
or they like
They don't really wholeheartedly care, yeah.
Yeah, they're not ready. You know what I'm saying? So I soaked up everything, man. I learned who I was. I learned like I found my higher power.
Really?
I found out why I use like why I would get like why I would abuse drugs and abuse shit.
Why would you start using drugs in your opinion now?
In my opinion now, because there's so many reasons, man. But because I was really lonely. I was always lonely and an outsider. And like a lot of times I get high alone, man. Like I wouldn't really get high with like friends and shit because I was a fucking weird kid.
Right.
So yeah, man. Because I had a lot of emotional issues and like issues and shit like from the abuse that I didn't know that was abuse until I got older. But like that was my way of coping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I was in rehab, I learned about that. Like I learned what abuse was and like what addiction was and what mental illness was and shit like that. And so I got to learn a lot about myself and a lot about why I was the way I was and why I was so miserable and shit. And then I also found a fucking solution. It was like, okay, good. Now we know I'm all fucked up. Now we can get me better. And
I assume because you were so young, this is probably the first time that you ever heard anyone like tell you these kind of things. Like you probably had never heard people talking to you the way that they talk to you in rehab about, you know, being positive and about your life, because you probably had never even been that familiar with the concept of addiction and that it might have this deeply rooted cause, right?
yeah, absolutely not, man. I didn't know shit, and I just I had no awareness whatsoever, except for my grandma a couple times being like, "You should go to AA. You should go to AA." And I know it's anonymous, but fucking everybody fucking knows. All right, it's fucking 2016. Everybody fucking knows. It's not that anonymous anymore.
You
dude.
still go to AA?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
How often?
I go on the weekends now. I used to go. They do like a 90 and 90, and I did like 120 and 90. 90 meetings in 90 days. I did like 120 meetings in 90 days.
Really?
I was about getting better, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I was about changing my life.
And
man.
so even when you got out, was it still like a real struggle for you to stay clean and stuff?
Yeah.
Did
Dude.
you have all these people trying to come around you again and shit?
Bro, I was and I was real extreme, man. But the people trying to come around me. I actually lived. Oh fuck. Another crazy ass fucking story. So I moved into a house. This was in the middle of Texas where I went to rehab. And so I moved into a sober house there. And when I was in rehab, like it's real confined and shit. So I quit smoking. I was eating healthy and I like only eat oranges and shit. And then soon as
Only eat oranges. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Not only eat oranges,
Oh,
but like
okay.
instead of smoking, I would eat oranges and shit.
Okay.
And because I was like trying to change my life, I was like trying to do everything I could. I like started working out, fucking
Right.
writing sober raps. And I was like, I'm that sober motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like being real extreme, man.
Yeah.
But
you kind of have to throw yourself into it wholeheartedly if you're going to try to really get better, right? Like,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Especially for somebody like you. You're an addict. You're an extremist. Like, you
yeah.
went the whole way with the bad shit. Like you want to do
Whole
the
9 yards.
If you want to do the good shit, you kind of have to just fully go for it, huh?
yeah, man. And I apply that the same way that I had my my perception on getting drugs and feeding my other addictions. I apply that same mentality to music now, because like when I would wake up if I woke up with fucking no money in my pocket, I was gonna find a way to get high that day. So, and the way I see it now is like, if I wake up, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make some shit pop today. Like, I'm gonna make a song happen. I'm gonna network with somebody. I'm gonna make something, do something to where I can expand and where I can grow as a person, man.
Are you obsessive with recording like you used to be with drugs?
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm obsessed. I fucking, but in between checking my SoundCloud, looking at beats, I know the whole underground like the back of my hand. You name an artist, I know them and probably their fucking background.
Yeah.
All the way back to their first song, which is crazy because a lot of the dudes I would look up to, I fucking like I'm starting to surpass some of them. And so it's fucking dope, man. But
I heard you just introducing yourself to MFK and King Groceries from Goth Money right there.
Oh,
You're a fan of them?
God.
What, was that a big deal for you?
That was.
Oh,
and
hell
that
yeah.
was
Okay, cool.
That was because I looked up to them because they had their own fucking style.
They do.
They had
yeah.
their own shit, and so many people would talk shit about them. And I fuck with Lil B, and I could tell that they were based. You know what I'm saying? Like they were about doing them, and they, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I felt like they were really struggling, man, and they were doing the best they could with what they had, and that like hit home with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't about being the most lyrical or having like the best vocal quality. It was like, this is how the fuck we're gonna do it. This is what the fuck we got to work with, and this is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
So fucking Marcy followed me back in the time when I dropped Impala before everybody fucked with me. He followed me, so that was like huge to me.
Yeah.
I had like 100 followers, and he was one of the first 100. And as time passed, I hit him up back in September of last year, of 2015. I was like, hey, man, like somebody in my position who had barely any followers at the time on SoundCloud, I was like, how do I get to where you guys are at? And he was like, what'd he say? Word for word, man. I think he said, I just do it like Nike. Just strap the fucking laces up and just do it. And so I was like,
he would say that. That sounds like him.
He was
Yeah.
like, just like Nike, man, just do it. And so that's why I fucking, when I just saw him right now, I told him like, I appreciate that, man, bless.
Hell yeah.
And because that shit's crazy. He told me that in fucking September, and here we are in the same place at the same time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope. You told me when I first met you at that show, you said that there was like an Xavier quote from his interview that you were moved by, where he said something about how you're going to get poppin' making music. You just got to make one good song and then just keep doing it over and over and over and just focus on the music, right?
Yeah, man. And that's my thing, is that I'm all about the music. So like, I heard in an Xavier fucking interview, man, because I told you I study everybody in the underground. Like, I'm obsessive with this
I think it was in
shit.
his TCTV podcast when he was still doing when we were still on the BMX one for everything. Yeah.
Okay.
It might have been in that one.
Yeah. So
or
he
it might
said,
have been that on some shit documentary little piece that we made as well.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
And he pretty much said like you just put a fire ass song and that shit's gonna spread. And like a virus, like it's gonna work itself out. You know what I mean? And that's what happened to me. And the songs that are my little hits now were originally like throwaways for me. I was like, I ain't really feeling that shit, man. Like Dark Water, that a lot of my fans fuck with. I was like, man, that's a throwaway, bro. Like, fuck that song.
Right.
But I had an audio engineer at the time, and he was like, no, we're gonna keep this one, man. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll put it out. And then that one ended up doing a bunch of numbers, and like that's when a lot of traffic started coming in, was from Dark Water.
Okay.
Yeah.
So explain this Tyler Grosso connection. What role does he play in your life at this moment?
God, fuck. All right, we fucking connected. I tweeted. This shit is crazy. I said 2016, we finna have a breakthrough, man. I tweeted that. And I meant that because I had been grinding hard as fuck. I was recently releasing a song like every 8 hours, remember?
Every day, man.
Yeah, like every day.
A song every day.
Because I didn't know what the fuck else to do. I didn't have a camera to shoot visuals, so it was like, what can I do that's working?
Yeah.
I have fans that are listening to my music, so I can
Might as well just keep going.
I'll barely be waking
music.
up at like 8 in the morning, and this was a way to waking up, and he's like, can I FaceTime you? Can I FaceTime you? Can I call you? And then like I talked to him, he was like, all right, man, this is what we gonna do. And it's just like he already has like goals and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wake up ready. I wake up between 4 and 6. Drink coffee, which my doctor just advised me not to do anymore.
Why, you got a heart condition?
Nah, man, because I'm manic depressive, so I get super up and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do this and that. And
Yeah.
He is like that.
Oh, you get like that early in the morning?
Oh, fuck yeah. Usually
I'm falling asleep at 5 a.m. and then he hits me with a text. I'm like, oh, shit.
or voice message.
Oh, it's a 10-minute voice message.
Right. Wait, what were we talking about that related to Tyler for a second here?
We're finna have a breakthrough.
Oh, right.
2016.
Finna have a breakthrough.
I tweet that shit, man. Motherfucking. I go in an AA meeting, right, for an hour. And so I put my phone on airplane mode after I tweeted that, and I had my mind on that. And when I sat in the meeting, I had to like be in the meeting because at this time, like my music started buzzing, so it was hard for me to be in the meeting and like be in the present moment because I would always be on my phone like checking my Twitter and shit. And so when I was in the meeting, when I came out the meeting, I was fucking. I'd take my phone off airplane mode and I check my Twitter, and the tweet at me was from him and said, "I need you in LA." And then
How long ago was this?
This what? Fucking 2 weeks?
3 weeks ago, it's still up.
This
Go
is
check
recent
it,
history,
Go screenshot it.
Yeah, real shit.
Before
Screenshot
Tyler
that shit.
deletes it because he deletes all his tweets.
No, that one won't be deleted. That shit's legendary.
Okay.
Yeah, we fucking So that I got that reply after I said we're gonna have a breakthrough this year or whatever. So he hit me up, and at first I had to like do some research. I was like, hold up, is this the real or is this a parody or what the fuck? And then
Don't act like you weren't following me at one point. I've lurked you.
no, I would lurk you back when you were like. The main thing I remember you for is getting dome on an elevator. I don't remember when the fuck that was or what year, nothing. But
2013.
yeah, that's what I knew you for.
December.
What was the quote exactly? I'm looking it up. Craig Xen, 2016 breakthrough.
Yeah.
I just want to retweet it right now, just for history's sake. I can't find it though.
He probably deleted.
He only has like
Nah,
8
nah.
tweets. So
I didn't
Maybe
delete
did
that
you
shit.
spell
Start from
breakthrough wrong by
2016.
chance?
Let's see.
Oh, you only have you only have a few tweets.
Craig Xen is one word, so you might have to put like.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, you don't have that many tweets, huh?
Nah, I don't really fuck with Twitter like that hard. I just be making music, man.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with SoundCloud.
Don't let me kill your motivation here with this the conversation that we were just having.
No, you're good. Oh, here we go. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
had to just son your friend on the internet.
Okay. Who's the
Look it
friend?
up on your tweet. What?
Who'd you look up?
Oh no, I said I just had to son his little friend on the internet.
Oh shit, man.
Who was it?
You shouldn't be talking shit.
Dude, shouts out to this pic of me and fucking Beacon. I look fucking out of there. And I think that was the first time my face was in public.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one Instagram photo on the OSS account, huh?
Yeah, and I actually appreciated that, man, that you respected that. You were like, hey, I know you're keeping it low key right now and shit.
What?
You're a fucking bully, bro.
Well, tell your little faggot friends not to tweet at me.
Who are we talking about?
It's all right, man.
Craig's over here
If you're
keeping it
wondering why I'm
positive.
on
You
my-
guys are
on my
hating.
phone and being disrespectful. It's because his little friends are fucking tweeting at me
I don't even know this kid.
while they're in Texas eating Whataburger and shit.
Whataburger.
And
It's
all going to the
Whataburger.
same shows every weekend.
Bro, the same shows every weekend. are
Can't
so
pay for
fucking
$10
fun.
shows out there. Fuck out.
Oh god, the Players Club is mad as hell over here.
I'm gonna come clean. There's some people in Texas trying to steal the Players Club. I want you to know you can suck my dick.
You can definitely suck his dick, yeah. Whoever you are.
Hey, and I'm rocking with Ty now, so you got a problem with Ty, you got a problem with me. You got a
Fuck
problem with
your
Little Christian, you got a problem with me. You got a problem with me, you got a problem with my dad's side of the family, and I don't think you want a problem with Fifth Ward, Texas, and fuck motherfucking Houston,
I
Texas.
was trying to have such a good positive 2016. I didn't want to beef with anyone. I don't want to have no problems with anyone. And people just keep doing faggot shit.
You got to figure out how to fight through this
Annoying.
negativity.
I'm trying not to have any, I squashed the greatest beef of 2013 with Benji Bands.
You
Anything's
squash
possible.
beef with Benji Bands.
Anything's possible.
So now
bro.
you guys are friends?
I wouldn't. I would say that. We got each other's phone numbers.
I only know.
When I needed lean one time, I texted him.
Okay. Lean will make you friends with anyone, huh?
It definitely will.
Craig can tell you all about that. He learned that in drugs, and I bet you had all kinds of fucked up friends when you're all fucked up on drugs.
Oh, yeah, man, and fucking, in rehab, everybody was just fucking...
All these ex-meth heads and shit.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
that
it
your
was
scene
crazy.
or what?
Oh, dude, that was not my scene.
What was it like hanging out with all these fucked up people, though?
It put shit in perspective. I started fucking keeping a gratitude journal.
Right.
That's the fuck I did. I was like, I'm glad I have all my teeth. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Glad I don't have sores all over my body
yeah,
yet.
like
Yeah.
I'm good and I'm young and I'm getting my shit together now, so I'm straight, man.
Yeah.
And like the old heads in there would be like, man, I wish I did this shit when I was your age. Like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as addiction, man, motherfucker wastes his whole life, man. Just
Yeah.
same shit.
Tyler, what attracted you to Craig in the first place? What made you see his talent? Pause. Oh, he's still mad at this kid.
Oh, yeah. I had to text my girl. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm starting beef. Crystal meth.
I bugged this fool for like 2 weeks.
So, all right, he's got like a good music taste. So like, I know like he was annoying as fuck, but I'm like, shit, I gotta eventually just press play on the SoundCloud. But no, yeah, crystal meth. He was just like, bro, I believe in this kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I low-key, I've heard his name before, but I've never listened to him. So I'm like, all right, he's going to sound just like everyone else. And I listen, I'm like, yo, this shit actually fire. Like, like every SoundCloud rapper is trash. No offense, don't get mad at me.
Which track was it? You remember any lyrics?
I think I linked them to 5 Star Threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the intro's so
I don't know,
hard.
they all sound the same.
Yeah,
Oh.
intro's so hard. Yeah.
No, but then I put it up on my internet and I started listening to like one by one. I'm like, all right, yeah, this shit fire. This shit fire. I gotta fuck with it.
Yeah,
Right.
and so really he linked us up,
And
and go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I liked like how he never showed his face. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like DMX on like bath salts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. DMX on Roy's and bath salts.
He's got that anger. It definitely is very relatable at certain points, right?
Yeah, and it's real. You can tell it's real. It's
Yeah.
not me just like yelling. I'm like actually fucking mad. I'm
yo,
pissed
bitch.
off. Yeah, and it's funny because before I show my face, everybody's thinking like I'm this big ass motherfucking like
Yeah. I didn't expect you to be light skinned and
Yeah,
slim.
light-skinned.
not fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Light skin in the building.
Yeah, man. And I think that shit's funny, man.
You're too angry to look like J. Cole.
Oh man.
You rejecting that comparison?
Oh man, don't
He
compare
looks
me
like
to nobody.
like
One time
Benji
for my LA
Band's little
sisters.
brother.
Benji
All right,
Band's
now we gonna handle this shit when we get back in the lift and we head up out of here. We gonna
He's
have a
gonna put
conversation
fucking
about that
crystal
right
meth
there.
in a
Yeah.
headlock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come clean.
But did you ever see yourself having like a rapper that you would be promoting and shit?
Yes.
You always thought that this might be something that you would discover.
Yes.
Really?
You know, I'm trying to do shit Yams taught me, like along the way, like on the music side, because you know, obviously like clothes is my shit, but low key I've wanted to always be like, I always want to be a rock star, but like that's not happening no more. So it's like I want to be like a road manager, tour manager, some shit like that. So I was always paying attention to Yams, ASAP Blue, like watching everything that happens behind the scenes. I'm like, yo, I always want to do that.
Is he
You
your
know?
Cardi?
I was about to get to that.
The Cardi to your Ian?
He's not my Cardi because I don't care about making money. I don't want to make no money off him or anything. I just want to.
Yeah.
I want to watch him grow and just be like, damn, yeah, I played a part in that.
Okay.
And I didn't trust that motherfucker at first when he told me that. Cause
Yeah, he be sending me crazy texts. I'm like, bro, I don't want no money off you.
cause he told me, man, he was like, I was like, what do you want from me and what do I get in return? Cause my fucking spiritual mentor, man, he's a business major.
Uh-huh.
And so he views the music industry for what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like the people that I dealt with in the industry prior to fucking with Ty were just opportunists and fucking users and just shitty people. They didn't give a fuck about the music. They were like, all right, this kid's talented. We're going to make bank off
That's
this.
what I'm trying to help him with, like, because I've seen it all. I'm trying to now. So at this point, I'm trying to help him stay away from people like that.
A lot of people
Yeah,
get
man.
fucked over really
Yeah,
easy
and,
and shit.
and I don't fuck with nobody.
Uh-huh.
Nobody. Like, I just kick it in the room and make music. Now that I came out here, like, I'm a fucking social dude, but,
Yeah.
like, really fucking with people, I don't really fuck
Is it
with
weird
too
for
many
you to
people.
be in that show environment where there's a ton of people drinking and smoking weed?
Fuck no, they're at my motherfucking show.
Right.
They're at my show.
So do you not really
so-
put yourself in that position unless it's your show?
You talking about, like, smoking and drinking?
Well, you know, if you go to like a Sexual Waterboy show, there's gonna be a shitload of people drinking and smoking and stuff. Is that awkward for you to be in that environment?
Nah, because I'm not, like, influenced. Like, I'm done.
You're
So,
done with
yeah,
that side of your
yeah,
life. You don't feel tempted.
Never, man. I never feel tempted because I know like what it leads to. I look ahead. It's like, okay, if I hit that, I'll feel good right now, and then like I'll be hitting another this and then taking that and then da-da-da-da, and then
Right.
boom, then I fall down. You know what I'm saying? So like my sobriety comes first before all the other shit, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
dope.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of kids out there that would be real motivated by that because I mean, you
Yeah.
don't often see like positive influences and that kind of shit.
No,
in
man, and-
hip hop, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what fucking Pharrell sober and
There's a bunch of people that don't smoke weed or don't do drugs and stuff.
yeah,
I think
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
a good
biggest.
example.
They're like the fucking legendary, bro.
50 Cent doesn't smoke weed.
But fucking legend.
He might now.
Shouts
I don't
out 50.
Yeah, shouts out.
Yeah.
know. Shout out 50 Cent. G Unit. We need you in here.
Hey,
Everybody tweeted 50 Cent. Tell him he had no
Yeah.
jumper.
And the game. I want to meet the game, bro. I was watching their beef.
Yeah.
And if I had to choose,
Between who Stitches in the game or 50 Cent in the game?
oh, bro, I'll choose the game, man. Yeah, but no, I choose the game on both, bro, because I know the backstory and I'll fuck with the game hard, bro.
I like the game. As
Yeah,
50.
the game's hard, man. I know
50 was my hero as a kid.
When Many
Fuck.
Men came out,
I thought I was a G
Speaking
Unit.
of, speaking
Many
of, yeah. Speaking of the
Wish
game,
that
the
the
first time I ever chilled with my dad when he got out of prison. Well, the first time I ever met him was at Fuddruckers, like under my mom's supervision and shit. We fucking met at Fuddruckers, and I had like only seen pictures and heard about him. My uncles were like raising me to be under my dad.
Yeah.
And so somebody asked, I saw in the questions, they were like, "Are you really the son of a pimp?" Like, yeah, my dad's a pimp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real deal,
Dead
real
ass?
pimp shit. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Your dad is that in.
I'm gonna hit your dad up for
Yeah.
some hookers.
No, like real pimp shit and
Hey, man,
bad
oh,
hoes,
yeah, he
not
could
like
cut us
trash
a
ass
deal.
hoes. Huh?
He could cut us the deal.
What you talking about? Like on some hoes?
Dick sucked by some bitches?
For the free.
He got hoes that look like
men. Hey, I'm talking about like the baddest bitch that I've seen.
Like Cardi B?
His main bitch.
How's hot as
Like
Cardi
Nikki
B?
Heaton and her manager.
I don't know her.
Sorry, babes.
I don't know
want
her.
Cardi B.
But his baddest bitch is Brazilian and Hawaiian, and she's tatted, and she's got a big fucking fat ass. And I'm not even big. I'm not big on like fat asses. I like a nice little, little something I can grab. Yeah. But
You're not
man,
into the Cardi B ass, the giant fake ass?
Nah. Same thing with
No?
Same thing with titties, man. Like I'm when it comes to girls,
fake ass
man.
feels amazing. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's just like fake boobs where you're kind of grossed out by
porn
it.
star?
A million. Why the fuck they call you crystal meth as long as you're on the mic?
All right. So like
You do crystal meth?
Nah, man, I've never smoked. Man.
Hey,
That
don't
shit's-
lie, because when I met you, don't
Fuck,
fucking
man.
lie.
All right, it was
He
like
knows how to spot one. He's experienced with this shit.
it was 7th grade, man, and I went over to my friend's house and they were listening to this song called "I Need Drugs."
By
Necro?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they were listening to that shit, and then like I guess I came in on the part where they mentioned crystal meth because my name's Christian, and they're like Christian crystal meth, and then like later on it like just jumped into a lot of things like crystal bitch because I was like the little kid in the group, so they'll just pick on me.
But you've never done crystal meth?
Fuck, man.
I hung out with a porn star actually a few months ago, and she fucking smoked crystal meth in front of me. Her and a couple of her friends, they pulled out this fucking pipe and started
They turned you
smoking
on?
it.
Don't that shit
I
smell
would not say I was
horrible?
turned on, but they like passed it around, and I'm the last one, and then the guy tries to hand it to me, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. And but then it all of a sudden was this like real awkward vibe where like they all feel like pieces of shit all of a sudden. They're like, oh, he's judging us, oh whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. I already
And
think
they're
you're pieces of shit because you just are, but
And they're paranoid and they're tweaking, so they're like
Yeah.
super like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. Weed already makes me anxious as fuck.
Yeah, no, I never smoked. No, I never did that shit.
Never crystal meth.
Fuck
You avoided
no.
that one.
Man, I never, look, this is my thing,
Would you
bro.
smoke crack? Have you?
No,
Would
fuck
you with
no.
me?
Fuck no.
If I
Never
asked
smoked
you?
crack.
You
and
see my
never did crystal
hesitation?
meth.
I was
Okay.
like,
You would.
So you were
Fuck
on the
no.
downers, is how I take it. You were
Man.
addicted to the benzos or the fucking opiates. Yeah, you don't have to
Man.
fess up to exactly what.
Yeah,
but if you
man.
never did
But-
crystal
but-
meth or crack, it's probably that
Nah,
side of things.
yeah,
huh?
or powder. Like I never put shit up my nose.
Really?
Yeah, I
Jeez.
just
I wish I could
That
say
shit's
that.
tight.
yeah, man. And I had a fucking hallucinogen phase, and I'm an addict, man. So I was like taking a shitload of acid,
Really?
fucking shrooms. Yeah, like
In school, you were saying.
this is no, but I would go to school
Oh,
like
okay.
the next day, like
Right.
after being up all night, and I remember telling people like, this is a real drug. Like,
Yeah.
this
I'm
is
up
what,
at third
yeah, like
eye.
you smoke weed, fuck you, like this is a real
This ain't no
drug.
pussy
man.
ass weed.
Yeah, nah, dude, I was fucking out of my mind, man. I
Wow.
thought at that time, like I was into like my hippie phase and like you can create your reality and you are God and all this shit. And so, yeah, well, that kind of helped with me like chasing my dreams. So
Right.
everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
What's it like for you to know that professional scooter pros and Brandon Began over here are all hyped on your music and shit, and that's inspiring them to go jump off of buildings?
That's so lit.
Yeah.
That's so lit. Yeah, just like high
Scooter
key.
kids are expressing enthusiasm.
Yeah, and I think that's dope as fuck because like I know Xavier Wolf's got the BMX thing down, and like I purposely, man, I tried to stray away from like what certain people have already done. You know what I'm saying? So like when I saw, now that I know the scooter dudes fuck with me, I want to do a track and have y'all in the video and shit, like just lit as fuck. Y'all rip some tricks. That's why I asked Began, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Began should film it.
yeah, it's
We got
going
Nate-
down.
Get Nate on it.
It's going down. Yeah, I'll
Brandon's
be
into
headbanging,
it.
and I can't do tricks, but I'll be riding that bitch like looking mad.
Hold up.
That's a bet. I'll still be here.
You guys are gonna have to wait to talk because you're not gonna be able to hear you guys on the mic, just for the record.
Yeah,
But,
I'm recording a song tonight.
do you think
when
that
I
that's
get back.
World Star material though? Is like new rapper Craig Xen, who's co-signed by Tyler Grosso of the ASAP Mob, hangs out with scooter kids. Is that World Star worthy? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's okay. I'm gonna fire some shots at Tyler real quick. Your interview exploded. It got on Complex. Complex made a video about it. The video.
Complex.
Your interview has almost 100,000 views at this time. How has your life changed since you were on No Jumper?
Shit, I mean, it's crazy. I'm low key. You got me popping. We're popping. No homo.
We're popping
We
together.
both got popping off that.
Yeah,
shit.
it helped us out too. The subscribers were spiking. Yeah.
Complexes has just been on my dick again.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hate them.
Shout out to Complex.
I have 300 kids Instagram DMing me every day about how they're different. You got
So
me
you guys
hot.
doing a
What
little-
you doing?
I'm showing them how to smoke a spirit.
Well, you got to let a little bit out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to loosen it up, take a little bit out. I didn't mean to interrupt
I
you.
thought you were
That's
going to
why I
go
didn't
piss.
say
Yeah.
Nah, I would have said something like, hey, we're going
300 kids a day, Instagram DM
Wanting
me.
to be your intern.
Want to be my intern because they're different. They're
Yeah.
all different.
They're all
different. They're not like the other kids. They're just 15 and want to drop out of school to work for an assistant.
Right.
Stop.
It's too
DMing
much.
me.
Has
It's too much.
anybody struck a chord with you? Anybody interesting swim up in your DMs?
Yeah, I had like weed shops ask me to like creative direct for them.
It's probably just too many options for you. Like, that's kind of how I put a couple of tweets saying I was looking for a no jumper intern to help with social media, and I got like 100 emails, and it's just overwhelming. You feel so bad going through them and like deleting them, because there's kids who seem legitimately talented, and I'm just like, well, you didn't include that much information, so I'm going to delete it.
See, my thing is,
I need a day-to-day job, so if y'all are hiring.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, when we say intern, I specifically mean not paid, because I'm just trying to get people to help out with the Facebook and Twitter.
Yo, and you're looking for like popping trends and like cool.
Yeah, anybody who's kind of with the culture and knows what's going on.
I'll fucking pray. What is it? Praying for head, base Jesus
Praying
or some
for head.
shit?
Shout out to Base Jesus.
Shout
That's
out
the
to
homie.
him.
it's a
Ask
good Twitter.
him.
It's a very good Twitter.
Yeah.
He has helped me out a lot in my day with the retweets
Funny
and such.
pictures.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I would ask him. He can probably get you plugged up with the right person.
I never met him, but he lives down in San Diego.
lot of followers.
He's black. He's like pretty young. He told me that he was planning on joining the Navy.
Crazy.
What the
Good.
fuck?
So he's gonna do something positive with
Twitter
his
was
life.
that popping.
Yeah.
He could totally be trolling me. Yeah, I would not do that. If he joins the Navy, I'm going to be like, bro, let
am
me
I
get the
gonna
Twitter
retweet?
password. I promise I won't do anything fucked up.
Shout out to Gucci Messiah.
Shout out to Base Jesus. Oh, yeah. What's his deal? Tell
That's
me
my
real quick.
man's. He was gonna do a lookbook for me back in the day. Like that's my man.
But why do you know him? Or what's he do?
He's the OG internet kid.
Okay.
He was popping before I was popping. Like I was gassed when he followed me.
Really?
Before ASAP shit, and then so like me and ASAP 12E and ASAP Ant, we love that kid. So every time we were in Philly for tour, we always go meet up with him. Like we was in Philly like a few months ago on Rocky's tour.
Yeah.
We met up with him. Went and had some Philly cheesesteaks. He's cool.
I gotta meet him
His name's
because
Max.
I took a screenshot of his YouTube comment where he said something like, I invented this internet shit even
And
though
when
I ain't
saw
popping
that,
anymore.
I was
You need
like,
it.
he's not lying.
And I screenshotted it and I just wrote, I'm sold, because he had a really funny default picture. But then you were like, he's right. And then Lawrence from Sartorial Inc., from fucking the dude from Four Pins previously and stuff, he hit me up too and was like, he's
can I
right.
hit that?
And I was just like, damn, those two serious cosigns. I guess
hit
that's
that
for real.
vitamin water.
Let me hit that.
Refreshing.
That's funny because I always say that if somebody's eating something, like last night he got this fucking Oreo cake at 3 in the morning.
So fire. Shout out to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and I come in the room, he's got it like wrapped up like it's a little dope baggie. I'm like, hey, can I hit that? But I know I always say that, but my bad, keep going.
Wait, so what are your anti-drugs? Are they like cigarettes and ice cream?
Cranberry Sprite is getting me off the lean.
Really?
Thank God.
Fudge.
That shit tastes like lean, so it's like I have to go to every 7-Eleven and buy like as many as they have, which is like 3 right now.
Getting off lean's tough, though,
makes
man. You
sense.
gotta fucking go get some help or something. Shut up. He's all withering around in his chair.
I told
wriggling.
him. I was
My
like,
girl
bro,
said that my girl tried sending me to rehab last night.
Really?
I was like, hey yo, relax.
dude, if you want to go to meetings, come with me because I need to meet some
No.
LA kids. Yes. Nah,
See,
whenever
this will be
whenever-
playing out interestingly in the future.
Well,
This-
no, whenever he's ready, because like when people get fucked up around me, like it doesn't bother me. But like if somebody's super fucked up, I'll be like, bro, like you are off them things, bro.
And you know that you can't really convince anybody to do it until they're ready, right?
Till they're
That's like the
ready,
biggest thing in
exactly.
addiction,
So-
huh?
Exactly.
I'm done. I quit. Cold turkey. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Cold turkey.
That's a damn lie.
Bro, I literally haven't had lean in a day.
Crystal meth is
day.
not.
Let's
physical.
make- let's- let's make it
I've
a
been-
week.
Right since
A
the
month.
since the previous
Yeah.
No Jumper interview, I got a little bit of money in my pockets. So me and Don Krez of Buffet Boys, we snapped. We bought 4 pints a week. We've been buying 4 pints a week. I'm
4
not gonna
pints
lie.
a week?
Pouring out
In total?
4s every day. That was just last week.
Don Krez is off.
So when I
off
say
the
I
shit.
haven't had lean in a day, it's a good thing.
It's a big deal.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm off.
All
We
right.
snapped.
I want to believe him. I have faith, Tyler. I believe in you.
I saw him
Snapped
all.
4 pints a day. That's crazy.
He would have
Yeah.
a lot more money in his bank account if he didn't do
Yeah,
that.
we added it up. If you think about it, I spend like 200, 300 a day on lean. That's a lot of money.
Lean's like being a crackhead. 200, 300 a day?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet
That shit's
Jesus.
Yeah, that's for the real
I
lean.
went broke.
Damn. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
shouts out to everybody sipping bootleg lean, trying to be cool, and getting your shit cut and sipping K-Row and shit. Yeah, man, there's so much bootleg lean.
God damn.
Oh yeah, but speaking of bootleg lean, stop Instagram and DMing me and all that. Crystal Meth is like my assistant caretaker.
If you want to hit somebody up, hit him up, and he'll fucking.
He'll-
He could be
he'll
like
be-
your secretary. They got to run shit by
He's
him.
like a secretary that's not a woman,
Oh, well, a secretary doesn't have
He
to
gets
do
me
all that.
pens from the bank when I need them to fill out like apartment applications. Like
Pens?
Yeah.
Pens are pretty easy to get. You can get them at almost any
if
store.
I'm like,
Fucking
all right,
Tyler.
if I'm off the drugs and I can't walk,
Spider-Man.
he walks me for me.
How you feel about this ass pizza tag right in front of you?
Shout out to Ass Pizza.
Are you a fan or what?
That's my little man.
Yeah,
That's
you like
my
him?
little homie.
All
Hey,
right.
can I write crystal meth somewhere?
Well, no. Actually, ass pizza started a bad trend there by writing on the table. We're trying to eliminate that.
I'll make a sticker for you.
Yeah, a sticker's fine. I'm thinking about taking all the stickers off this table though, because everybody's getting all opportunistic. Like you see these LFS stickers on the other side. This is BMX crew. They came through. Everybody realizes that this is good product placement, so they're kind of going in with the stickers. I don't know.
Come on, bro.
I want to promote myself right here, man.
Bashi Burger.
If there's a sticker that says crystal meth, everybody on the BMX side of things is going to say he's promoting crystal meth. It's all right.
Yeah, Crystal Meth is also, I think, Craig Xen's DJ now.
Oh,
I'm not sure
okay.
unless you have a DJ.
He's your
I don't
DJ
have a
Esco.
fucking DJ. I don't have
Craig
shit.
Xen?
I got a fucking
Crystal Meth is Craig
Hey,
Xen's
dude,
DJ
so,
now.
can I work for you now?
yeah.
It's us three.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're the
no,
team.
real talk. It is us three, man.
Players
Yeah.
Club.
I fucking met him DJing. Dude, there's like 30 people at that event.
Yeah.
He saw my dedication in the beginning. He hosted. He didn't host, but there was an event, and I was opening up for somebody in Dallas, and so it was a 4-hour drive for me. I was opening up for somebody, and I wasn't getting paid. But I was like, I just love music.
You're passionate enough about performing that you'll do that kind
Oh
of shit.
fuck yeah! I'm sure if you and Beacon saw how passionate my performance.
Oh, you went
are.
in, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck if I fucking run out of breath and fucking none of that shit, bro. Like I just love just like fuck.
Yeah.
just fucking shit up.
Shout out to Dylan Ambrose from Fit and S&M, who was wilding in the pit. If you watch the video, he's the white dude that has a huge
Fucking-
back tattoo and is acting
have a
like a
brother?
total nutcase. Does he have a brother?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, and then there's like
He's a
a
wrestler.
split second where he comes across the screen. He's like,
Yeah, he just sticks his
Yeah.
tongue out.
that
Yeah.
shit was so lit.
It's
yeah.
so funny because he has like a real job and he actually like kind of runs one of the biggest bike companies. But in that video, he looks like he belongs in a fucking mental institution.
Yeah, hey, it's his Avi now or his main picture on Instagram.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
was
God! So I
fucking
guess he
tongue out.
embraced it. Shit.
Yeah, he did.
Crystal Meth.
Huh?
He looked like he was off the Crystal Meth.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't know him better, I would say that it might have been.
Yeah,
no, he's
no.
all stressed out because his girlfriend gave him an ultimatum. He's either got to marry her or she's done because
Wow,
they've been
that's
together for
fucked
6
up.
years.
That's fucked.
I wonder if I should be airing him out his love life. I might have to cut that part, but I hope he doesn't care. I'll tell him though. Shit. So, are you still on the one song every 8 hours, or are you kind of curating a little bit? Are you still going in?
Right now, man, like what I'm gonna start working on an album, and so it's kind of at the point now. Personally, I don't give a fuck. I would keep releasing songs every 8 hours, but I just moved out to LA, so I'm like just now moving my equipment in. Like I'm getting settled in, and I've grinded so hard. But back to the we can go back to the dedication. Remind me about that show or whatever. How I met him.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, it's like I grinded hard as fuck, and like now I feel like I can give myself like some time to get some new inspiration, look for a new sound, try something new, try something different. So kind of let my brain refresh a little bit and
Right.
be like, hey, like you're solid now. Like I'm fucking staying with Ty and Krez and them, and it's like it just hit me last night. Like me and him had a deep ass conversation, and then it kind of hit me like, of course I'm not gonna slow up or stop hustling or whatever,
Right.
or stop grinding, but it was like, damn, like I could take a deep breath and go to sleep in peace. Like damn,
Right.
I'm working hard as fuck and it's paying off.
Did you ever think that you were going to be able, like when you were in rehab, were you thinking like I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to start rapping my ass off and I'm going to fucking be out in LA and I'm going to actually do something with this?
Yeah, actually, I fucking drove out to LA about a year ago. I drove 21 hours alone after a bad breakup, which was fucking horrible, bro. The breakup was bad enough because I was sober, so the chick became my new addiction.
Oh.
And so when she broke up with me, then I was fucked. And then after that, and it was like fucking with my music. I wasn't working on music as much. That's why fuck y'all bitches. I ain't cuffing none of y'all bitches, bro. I seriously, I don't even be fucking bitches like that. Like I don't give a bitch the time of day, man. I really don't, bro. I just like focus on making music.
Because
Like,
you think it'll just help make you stray from your path?
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so focused. And
You need that focus, man. I think you gotta, like, if you're passionate and you really want to be successful about things, you think you need to cut things out of your life and be willing to really sacrifice, you know?
absolutely.
I had no social life for the fucking fucking when I was starting the BMX website and shit. When I was doing all that stuff, dude, I was on the computer fucking every minute of the day. Like I didn't fucking
It's a lonely
party,
path.
drink, nothing.
And
Yeah.
look how it paid off. And we're sitting here talking.
You need to cut that. You need to cut things out. You need to make fucking. You can't try to be a normal person and try to be successful at the same time. In my opinion, you got to fucking go 100%.
Absolutely agree. And that's why I say in the song, I was like, grind while the next man sleep. Yup. Write while the next man eat. Yup. Fork in his hand, Lil Zen got a pen and a pad. I'ma chase my dream. Yup. Can't nobody outgrind me. Nope. Like, I'm not the most lyrical motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
But you do write your shit. You don't punch in or nothing, right? You write
Nah,
your shit.
fuck no, I write
Yeah.
all my shit. Yeah, it comes straight from the heart, man.
I can tell.
Yeah, but
I ghost wrote for him for like a couple tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, we were
Same.
freestyling. We were freestyling today.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a little something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was killing it, bro.
Yeah.
I was killing it.
You snap.
But yeah, man, that's the kind of work ethic I got, man. I fucking stay up till midnight writing or till 2 and then go to sleep. Whenever my eyes open, I put my headphones on, start working on that shit. So like this is something.
Well, I'm glad that I found out about you so that we could get this interview done.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
This is
I
a
hope it
beginning.
helps. I feel like a lot of people are probably going to find out about you guys from this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think my biggest thing, man, like my biggest message is because I'm not the most lyrical rapper or this or that, is like I just tell people, look, man, you just give it your fucking all. You really got to give it your all. I'm talking 110%.
Yeah.
Like what you had to do, the sacrifices you had to make, you
Yeah.
got to make those sacrifices to get somewhere. Like this is where I've got giving that much effort, and now I'm about to turn it up even more, but being cautious of like when I sleep and shit.
Yeah.
And we still sleeping on floors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
we're
talk.
sleeping on the floor right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna come clean.
Hey.
I just caught my children. I copped them a warehouse.
A warehouse?
On Tuesday. I'm paying for it.
Oh, it's to sleep in.
Yeah. Like,
Why? Because you stay at your girl's house, right?
No.
But
No?
I would never call him father though.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna call
nah,
him dad.
nah,
I was
dude,
not gonna
that's
call him
like
that. I
shit.
see more like some brother shit.
These are like my babies.
Kids hit me up calling me dad now.
They did the same shit to
That's
me.
weird,
and
right?
Bro, I addressed that shit. I at them, and I never really at people. And I at them, I was like, please don't call me fucking dad. That's so trendy and weird, bro. Like, what?
I kind of
the
like
fuck?
it.
It's kind of badass.
It's kind of fun.
Man. It's kind of badass. Like people look up to you like, Dad, notice me.
It's weird.
Well,
man.
it'll be like
Amazing.
14-year-old girls hitting me up
Weird.
saying like, "Dad, blah blah dad."
All
I'm
right,
like,
that's something else. That's a 14-year-old.
yeah,
girl.
because it's like, well, I have no reason to be communicating with you as a sexual object, so I guess you can call me dad. Sure, yeah, all right, fine. That helps emphasize the fact that I cannot hook up with you, even though you kind of look like you're old enough in your fucking Twitter photos. You know,
Yeah.
that shit is dangerous. You gotta stay away from that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fucking back to the dedication. So there was that opportunity at the show. Asked me, they were like, the dude who was hosting the show was locked up at the time, and I fucking drove all the way to Dallas to be there for a video shoot with a solid videographer. And
shouts out to, is it Dylan?
yeah, Dylan. Shouts
Dylan
out to Dylan.
Falkenberry.
Hey, he's good people, bro. He's got the fucking dorkiest name, but that's my dude. Dylan Falkenberry.
Falkenberry.
Yeah, Falkenberry. But that's my
Fuck
dude.
people
man.
named Dylan.
No, it's
Just
the
kidding.
Falkenberry
Oh,
part.
Falkenberry, all right,
Falkenberry, yeah. But nah, he's good people, man. And anyway, so I drove all the way out there for that, and we shot the video and shit. And then when I was out there was this dude that was locked up, and he was like the leader of the rap group that was hosting the party. And he was like, the group had been fucking with me like when I first started releasing music. He was like, hey, let Craig Xen know, dude, he's gonna open at my Welcome Home show, because when he was getting out of prison or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, like I respected that. I was like, bet, because that was my first like real show. Even though that show last weekend was my first real show,
Yeah.
that was like my first opportunity to where there would actually be people there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And still nobody knew me, but that's how we met. So I
Yeah.
fucking drove 4 hours and fucking killed the set in front of what, like 20 people?
Nah, it was like, I'd say like 75, but like, dude, literally whenever he went on, everyone moshed to his shit. It was crazy.
Your
Yeah.
music's very
Crazy.
mosh friendly.
Yeah, it's because of the energy I bring, man.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and it's pure and it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Skim off, and it's like, it's crazy, dude. He just like goes off on people.
Yeah, I go off, man.
It's true.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap this up?
Yeah. Shout out to Craig Xen.
Shout out to the
No, because
person sitting right here.
when I tweeted him, I said, "Yo, I need you in L.A." Yo, the kid literally came to L.A. 3
Really?
days later,
Right.
and headlined the show. So
But you requested that one.
Shout
It's,
out
it's
to
different than the kids who were swimming up in the DMs looking for the super radical internship or whatever.
yeah, shout out to his commitment and shit. He's gonna go far.
Shout out to- yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think it's a very inspirational podcast for anybody out there trying to kick the drugs.
Yeah, and I think it's real. it's fucking ironic that I'm Craig Xen, but I'm like, and that I look like this for my music. Yeah, exactly. And then in my bars, I'm like, keep them lazy drink sippers far away from me. And we're fucking right next to each other now. Yeah. And he even said in his interview, he was like, I'm lazy and irresponsible, and I'm fucking sipping drink. And
then my interview?
Yeah, I watched some clips. Yeah.
Well, I seen kids commenting saying Craig Xen. So I mean, it turns out you're no longer Craig Xen.
No, Craig Xen does not promote Xanax.
It may have been at some point.
Nah, I never fuck with the Xans. I took half a bar one time.
That's his
man.
alter ego.
That shit was horrible.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking hate Xanax.
That's how I'm gonna dish you on my diss track. I'm fucking Craig Xen.
That's how I had my seizure, was because of Xanax.
Oh yeah, he had a seizure while DJing. Shout out to Crystal fucking.
At the golf money show in Dallas.
That's about as punk rock as it gets. You had a seizure?
Yeah, man, it was fucking crazy.
I saw the pictures.
But like, people said it was the iciest shit they ever seen because I had some Air Force Ones on.
That's why I started fucking with him heavy, because I was like, oh, he just had a seizure. That's fire.
He's off the Xans having a seizure and some Air Force Ones looking cool as hell.
I followed him because I thought that was fire.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, fucking Marcy just took a picture with him. He was like, oh, you're that dude that had a seizure? Let me get a picture.
That's hilarious. Fuck. All right. Any more additional thanks we need to throw out there before we wrap this up?
Shit, man. You got a dream, chase it, man, and don't fucking play around and be serious, dude. You know what I'm saying? Dedicate your life to it, man. Whatever you want to be. Fucking what I did, man, was I found my passion and dedicated my life to it. I was fortunate enough to find my passion at a young age. Yeah. So don't fucking look at the trends and what's cool online and shit. Like, whatever you're passionate about and fucking you want to do that shit and do it all day, every day, man. And if you're really passionate about it, you really love it, then it'll go somewhere. And just what I do, man, I just create with no expectations.
That's what's up.
The hard work pays off.
Yeah, hard work pays off, man.
And one last shout out to the Buffet Boys for holding me and my two dogs.
Yeah, shout out to the Buffet Boys. Fat Nick and Puya, we need you in here for the round 2 sometime. Yeah, shout out to Don Krez. Clean up your act. Don Krez needs to go to rehab.
Hey, I'm not gonna speak on that.
If Don Krez watches this episode, he's gonna realize that he needs to change his life. Nah, I got my love for Krez.
I tell Puya that I'm like, yo, we gotta have an intervention. But that's a whole different. But yo, shout out to them because they've held. I've been staying with them for the past whatever.
Oh yeah.
So they've held them down.
Yeah, they've been taking care of me.
They've been showing love.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, to everybody who watched, search Craig Xen on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. Check out the tunes. Tyler Grosso, you already know about him. Crystal Meth _. Is that it?
Yeah.
Boom. I guess I remembered
Crystal
it.
Meth. Follow them.
Shout out to Crystal Meth. Let's all go do Crystal Meth. That's what the rest of this night's going to be about. Yeah. We're going to get Craig Xen on the Crystal Meth plan.
Oh shit. Yeah. One more thing. Okay, so I started a movement called Infinite Militia, right? Because they got like the Deadheads or Grateful Dead and shit like that. Anyways, I started a group called Infinite Militia, man.
The Future Hive.
And what it is like a militia. I learned is a fucking
an armed group,
an army of citizens, right?
Yep.
So we're the army of citizens because we're all in the system. You know what I'm saying? But we're chasing our dreams, and that's like anybody, all the way from a doctor to like whatever the fuck you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You're an Infinite Militia, dude, if you're grinding and you're busting your ass for it. And they're all soldiers with the SOUL. And I say carpe diem a lot, man, because it really, you're not promised tomorrow, man. And that's why I work hard every day, because, in my addiction and my past and shit, I've seen a lot of shit. So know that, you're not promised tomorrow, man. So seize the fucking day and make the best of it, and everything that you can do in the 24 hours to get to where you're trying to go, man, do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Craig Xen, Tyler Grosso, Crystal Meth. It's been nice having you guys out here. Thank you very much. And
goodbye, guys.
To everybody out there.
On the internet.
Deadass. Coolest podcast in the world.
Like, name another podcast you can.
Hardest.
Name another podcast that's had Tyler Grosso twice, motherfucker.
Literally name just another podcast.
I mean, there's the Apple podcast.
Never heard of it.
Well, they're all kind of through Apple. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Trying to shoot up A's.